Hello, my friends. This is a follow-up on my previous or earlier uh, ad hoc ranting video internet show about history of communism. Pretty simple and straightforward. This is just a point, should not be too long. You've been hearing and reading in the media outlets and that like big horn of Zion. Media and news and politicians and analysts and experts, and that big gigantic like galaxy size spinning right of around you, and you're being taken on that ride, eternal ride of deception, of distraction, of throwing you off their trails and so on. Folks, if you want to consider science and facts and math and how precise they are sometimes and not they are, but they are empirical, and they they try to deduce facts and formulas, and it's very small deception that is invented by the Netanyahus, and their sphere of influence, and their satellites and tentacles and so on, is so gigantic and sophisticated and so deep and so wide and so intricate and so interwoven. It's like a cobweb the size of the galaxy. But back to the point. The point is, you've been told and been reading that Putin has been erroneously advised and intentionally advised about Ukraine, whether it's intelligence or military, as if they're intentionally misleading that creature, Pustalenin, and they still are. And some of the experts that are really Pustalenins, who were in Russia and the Kremlin and here and there, are saying this, that people out there, up there in that home base of the lizard eye cabal of Pustalenin, will remove him before they're telling him the truth or what's happening. Folks, that can't be farther from the truth. The fact is very simple. They're trying to mislead you. This is a comprehensive plan, comprehensive drive, comprehensive operation in Europe that was planned for years and years and years to come. There is no reason for you, and you will be committing the biggest error you ever committed if you think if Putin is gone, or he's changed or stopped the operation or acknowledged the facts on the ground in Ukraine, or the future of his plan, of their plan, that of Netanyahu, right, and Israel, into Europe, that this is it for you because it's the work of one man. No, folks, no, don't buy that. He is Pustalenin, and his brothers Lavrov and so on, and Netanyahu for that matter, are part and parcel and integral part and a cog in the core wheel of Zion. And what they're doing is really something has been going on across the years and developed and intentional, and Pustalenin is not the one to be oblivious to what's going on, right? Just think about it, folks. Now he calls his generals, who are really like Shwego, his brother in Judaism and so on. And then he asked them, where are we at on the grounds? Just put yourself in his place for 5 minutes, right? Or 1 minute. And he would say, oh, we're here, we're not there. Where are the results? What are the results, you see? And why this happened? And they cannot, because you saw, they cannot but tell him, right? Because you saw how he talked and dressed down his intelligence leader or sidekick for that matter, or brother, during that meeting on the 21st or 22nd of February. These folks, the way they were sitting, they were looking at him, they would not shortchange him on the facts, right? So all that is being said about him being the Stalin, right? Like full Stalin mode and in survivalism mode now. Entire Zion now is in a shamble, is in survivalism mode, right? That Israel is now in survival mode. So don't buy that, folks. This is what's happening in Europe is a very comprehensive, well-detailed, airtight plan that has been in development for decades. It's the train that is moving ever so slowly. What's happening today in Ukraine is totally, exclusively connected to what happened in 1917 or thereabout of the communist manifestation, or in the 1940s or 36 or whatever, when World War II was ignited, or before that when World War I was ignited, and in Iran during this 1979 revolution, or Castro, or 1911 beginning of the communist revolution in China. Believe it or not, folks, these are all interconnected, and not even by a chance or hypothetically or by books or circumstances. They are physically and blood connected all together. The same polity, the same regimen, the same cabal is running the show, and that's what it is. They're not gods, no, and they're not everybody, no. But their very strength covers their very weakness. That's what I'm trying to tell you, folks. If you sit back and relax and watch what's going on as if you're watching a series, a sitcom, or a nature program, or TV show, or whatever it is, whoever you are, you will end up a loser. The future is bleak, folks. If that goes through, that plan now, what happened in Ukraine is a miracle. Really. If you don't believe in miracles, this is the time you believe in miracle. But you need to move. You folks, you people, you humans, you need to move. That Pustalenin lizard-eye cabal of Moscow will not change. They are coming. When they can, they will come. That's all. Have a nice day, my friends. We'll talk tomorrow.